Okay, now we'll be discussing about a few sums. This is the first one. We know what were the different angles which we considered: alternate interior, exterior, corresponding, vertically opposite, linear pair. Linear pair is a new one where if they lie on the same plane, then this angle and this angle are known as linear pair. Okay, that means I can say, for example, C and B. So I can say C plus B is equal to 180 degree. This was a new term which I wanted to tell you. Now the question is given that this particular angle is given as 140 degrees. Two lines, two parallel lines, they are cutting by a transversal line L, and my question is that one angle is given as 140 degree. I have to find out A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Clear? Using these rules. Okay, what is my angle A? My angle A is actually what? If you forget all these lines, if this is 140, what will be this? 180 minus 140, isn't it? Because they are lying on the same plane. Hence they are known as a linear pair, which I just wrote. So I can say angle A is equal to 180 minus 140 degree, which is 40 degree. When I am going to write this, I should always mention the reason why did I write it. I will say it is a linear pair. Clear? Okay. So my A became 140. Whenever you do mathematics, a geometry sum, please draw it and write these with a pencil, the calculation which you are doing. If there are any errors, at least you can erase it and just recheck it. The best thing is always do the drawing and then start with your sum. Okay? Alright. Now after A we have angle B. Now angle B is equal to 140 degrees. Yes. Why is it so? Because they are vertically opposite. I told you just the opposite. So A and 140 are same. Similarly, B and 140 are same. Similarly, A and C will also be same because of vertically opposite angles. So I can say angle C is equal to angle A, which is equal to 40 degrees. They are also vertically opposite. I am not writing the full name. Okay, so C and A are similar. We have found out all these answer. This is 40. This will be 140, this will be 40. These three could be easily be found out. Now again, what did I tell you? The Z, remember? If this angle we know, then this angle we can find out because these two angles are equal. Interior alternate angles. 40 is an interior angle which is alternate to E. So angle C is equal to angle E, alternate interior angles. So I can write E is equal to angle C, which is my 40 degrees. I will write alternate interior angles. Similarly, my B will be also is equal to D. The same reason, angle B, I'll let angle D first. Angle D is equal to angle B, which is 140 degrees. Same reason, alternate as well as interior angles. So this is 40 degree, this is 140 degree. You can also check it because 40 and 140, I told you the interior angles which lie on the same side. They are supplementary. Remember? So 40 and 140 is how much? 180 degree. So actually I am doing it in a correct manner. Achha. Now, if I find out angle D, angle F is also the same. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. So I can write angle F is equal to angle D, which is my 140 degree. Vertically opposite. Please don't forget to write the reasons. And this became 140 and E and G are also similar. So I can write angle G is equal to angle E, which is equal to 40 degrees vertically opposite. Hence, angle A, B, C, D, E, F and G has been evaluated just by these rules. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, now let's solve one sum from the concept of lines. AB and CD are parallel to each other and EF is a transversal line. The coordinates are given as 2x plus 6 and 3x plus 54. You can understand, I have to find the value of x and I have to determine the angles also. Clear? Now what to do? In this case there are no interior angles, there are no exterior angles, there are nothing. But we know that this particular interior angles or any angle which are lying on the same side of the transversal will always be what? Supplementary. We have learnt about this. So what do you mean by when this angle and this angle is supplementary? We can write that 2x plus 6, that means this line, plus 3x plus 54 is actually meaning the addition is 180, right? Clear? What is the reason I will say? I will say that the angle on the same side of transversal line are supplementary. So let's evaluate now. 2x plus 3x means 5x, 6 plus 54 means 60 is equal to 180. Okay, we can either write or, we can write imply, anything which you feel like. I prefer to write or. 5x means the 60 will move to the other side of the is equal to and 180 minus 60 because it was a plus over here, or I can say 5x is equal to, after my minus it will become 120. X will be is equal to 120 divided by 5, which when I will calculate I will get 24 degrees. Okay, so what is my value of x? It is 24 degrees. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out 2x plus 6. It means 2 into 24 plus 6. 4 2s are 8. 48 plus 6. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay. One angle. This angle is my 54 degrees. Next I have 3x plus 54. It's making some weird bird kind of noise. 3 into 24 plus 54. 12. 72 plus 54, which means 6 and 126. Now 54 and 126, if you calculate, you will find out that they are supplementary. So I am correct with this calculation. Clear? I will not just write the addition is equal to 180 degree. I have to mention the reason as well. If I don't mention the reason, the way I am doing it will be actually incorrect. Because they always ask you what is the reason why you have written this, and you have to mention. Okay, my next sum. AB, CD are parallel lines. This two transversal has been drawn. They are cutting at point P, Q and R. Now my question says that angle APQ is equal to 50 degrees. That I can see. It's given PRD. Angle PRD is equal to 130 degrees. I have to find out angle QPR. I've already drawn this and this is how I have given the question mark. So my concern is this. Now, how are we going to find out? Well, you can see there is a Z formation. This. That means it's a P, Q, R. Can you see this? It's forming a Z. And what did I tell you? That this alternate interior angles are actually equal. So I can say angle PQR is equal to 50 degrees. Why? Because if this was 50, even this will also become 50 degrees. Why? Because they are alternate angles, isn't it? Alternate angles. So this is 50 degrees. Now, what do we know? We know that in case of a triangle, the sum of two opposite interior angles is equal to its exterior. What is exterior angle in this case? Bracket angle PRD, which is given. Angle PRD, which is given. So I can say that angle, let me write it over here. Angle PRD is an exterior angle and it means it's a sum of the two opposite interior. We have done this in triangles property. So what is this angle? Angle QPR and plus angle PQR. Now angle PQR has already been calculated. So I can say 130 degrees is equal to angle QPR, which we have to find out, plus 50 degrees. So therefore I can say angle QPR means 130 minus 50, which is my 80 degrees. So I can say this particular angle is actually being calculated and it is 80 degrees. Is it okay? Let me make you clear it once again. In case of a triangle, this is my exterior angle. It is always addition of the opposite interior angles. If this is Y, if this is X and this is Z, we can always say Y is equal to X plus Z. Now this funda I am actually applying in this. First I found out this was 50 degree according to the alternate angles. Then I started working in this particular relation and hence I found out my angle as 80 degrees. So these two angles can be judged because the exterior angle is always equal to the opposite of interior angles. Okay? You can see now in this way, somewhere or the other, the application of parallel lines are used. That is why all these sums are based on these kind of questions. I hope the way I am explaining it to you is very clear. Thank you. Happy learning.